Matthew 2:4. Kai sunagagon pantas tous archieres, kai grammates tu lau, epun thonata par auton pu ha Christos genatai. Translation, and after gathering, or after he gathered all the chief priests and the scribes of the people, the scribes being the experts in the law, he was asking from them, or he was inquiring of them, where the Christ is born. And this last verb here, I think, is a little bit confusing, right? Because it seems we read before the Christ has already been born. So why is this in the present tense? I think it's just saying, hey, he's asking them because he knows they know the prophetic scriptures. And in the scriptures, where does it say the Christ is born? I'm inclined to think that's why that's in the present tense. You probably recognize it as coming from the verb genao, to birth. And what we have here is just a regular ending. Think about your endings. O, my, a, etai, right? This is our regular third-person singular ending. And we have that alpha plus epsilon, our little memory device for that. When you get an A in elementary school, you get an A your whole life, right? So those combine to be an alpha, and then you can see that's even, it's helpful that it's marked with the circumflex where the vowels have combined, so that's just a present form, middle, or passive. We're translating it as passive. Present, because of the context, present, passive, indicative, third person singular, is birthed. Where the Christ is birthed. Where is the Christ born? Where is the Christ born? Let's look at this sunagagon up at the beginning. You see that owned in and you think, oh, that's a present participle. And you're almost correct. It is a participle, but it is an aorist participle. You say, well, I thought aorist participles had sa, 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 sa. Yes, but if it's a second aorist participle, if it's building on a second aorist stem, then it uses present participle endings. So the word ago, to lead or bring, remember it has a second aorist, agagon, right? So sunago, to gather together, soon agagon. We yank off our augment, so we're left with soon, right there, the soon agog, right? That's our second aorist stem. Let me highlight it in blue for us. That's our second aorist stem that then uses present participle endings. So this is a second aorist active participle. It's nominative masculine singular, describing Herod's activity at the nominative masculine singular entity. And we're going to try temporal, right? After. After he gathered together, that seems to work, all the chief priests and the scribes of the people, the experts in the law, he was inquiring, and that's, we'll just quickly parse that as an imperfect, middle indicative, third person singular from punthanomai, to inquire or ask.